That will help us smoke.
Be at ease, Master Cormac. We are friends. The Finnegans were worried you might take matters into your own hands. I am Colonel George Monroe.
Colonel?
I came to help, but I see I am late. Thank you for dealing with these foul criminals. They were a blight on New York.
What do you care? You redcoats are nothing but landlords. The townsfolk here are grinding away, trying to make a living.
I cannot blame you for having that impression. Some of my comrades have been less than helpful. But I take a different approach.
And what is that?
I care. I want to see these colonists safe and prosperous.
Noble words.
Perhaps actions will convince you otherwise, Master Cormac. Here, reclaim what they have stolen. Now let us use some of that money for the good of the city. I realize you have no reason to trust me, Master Cormac.
You said you were a friend of the Finnegans.
I am. Their late son worked for me. You are much like him.
How so?
He cared, and he wanted to do good by the people. We shared a dream, he and I, that of making the world a better place. Mere survival is not enough. Full bellies, warm clothing. Freedom from want is the greatest freedom of all.
It almost sounds like you have goodwill towards the people you govern.
I do not govern, Master Cormac. I merely assist.
And repeatedly commit the crime of sleeping in on the Lord.
See this neglected edifice, Master Cormac? We can make it better. Urban renewal is a new science, but one that has already proven effective on the continent. I've arranged for resources. Use them to improve that building.
The neighborhood will be much better now.
I suspect New York will prosper under your watch, Master Cormac. You can do great things for this city and its citizens. After all, a man needs purpose. Farewell for now, Master Cormac.
The Colonel strikes me as an honorable man. Someone who wants to do what's right. And he may have a point. With everything that has happened. With what I've done. I can't change the past. But maybe there's a future for me here. And maybe, just maybe, I can do what's right this time. I should head back to the Finnegans. Let them know I'm fine.
Shay, Colonel Monroe told us what happened.
You, sir, are a fool. But thanks.
Master Cormac, I am sorry to bother you when you were barely out of your sick bed.
No, I've had enough of being cooped up.
Then perhaps you could get a friend of mine out of trouble. He discovered a nest of criminals developing strange weapons. Look at these. Bullets as loud and bright as firecrackers. If we might have a moment alone. His name is Christopher Gist, And he might be in over his head. I fear these brutes will hang him like a dog.
I will not let those outlaws have another victim.
Good. The villains are entrenched at Old Fort Arsenal. I have urgent business in Albany. Please tell Master Gist to join me there.
Do you hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the old fort.
Oh, 'twould be a shame to miss that.
Let's say we...
I will kick your ass.
He can't run forever. Get at him.
Christopher Guest. I'm Shay Cormac.
Charmed. But what are you doing here? Don't mind me asking.
The Colonel sent me.
Aha! Don't give him the satisfaction of slipping away. Find him again. I can't see him anymore.
Good show, Shay. Ran them right out of their own den.
Well, I was looking for a new place to live.
Well, don't put your name on the door yet. There may be a few men left on their ship. Look, the bird is nested right over there.
The Morrigan. What is she doing there? That's my ship, friend. Begging your pardon, but I must go fetch her back from those louts.
Wait! I can hardly let you do that alone.
Help me if you can, then.
Keep your wits about you, Shay. Criminals are everywhere, and most of them look just like law-abiding citizens.
And they've been harassing the people who've nursed me back to health.
Sounds like good folks.
They are. Perhaps you know them. Barry and Cassidy Finnegan.
I've never met them, but I knew their son. Careful now. These ruffians can be anywhere. You can draw them out by making noise.
Oh, I've got something better than that.
Well, you seem to be more than capable of taking care of this matter. Tell you what, I shall find a new crew for your vessel, in case you have to leave post-haste.
so long.
Now, step.
You there! Stop! Fleeing is futile. You're on our territory, Burke. I can hit him from here. Don't get your hopes up now. Hey! Freeze!
I got you.
I don't want any part in it!
Maggot, you won't escape us. Wait. What if he did not run out?
You!
Return at once! Don't kill me. Please. Mercy. Quick, pull the gun.
Someone call for help! This is unacceptable!
Leave me be, I'm no soldier. I'm not here. You never saw me.
We're done here. Let others find him.
She's a fine ship. And true to my word, I found a crew for her. I did leave one position unfilled, though. Tell me, Shay, do you have a first mate?
He's long gone.
Then I apply for the post, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
As your first mate, may I suggest our next destination? The Colonel will be expecting me to report back.
My thoughts exactly. Colonel Monroe said he'd be in Albany.
Splendid! Captain has the helm. The Colonel waits in Albany. I wonder what he has in mind for us to do next.
Boss, I thought you just wanted to check in with Monroe, not sign me up for the army.
Not at all, Shay. But I admire the Colonel's ideals and want to make them happen.
What kind of ideals?
Secure borders, prosperous farms, fair trade. We need those in these wretched colonies.
Sounds like a high-minded utopia.
It rather does. Want to help make it happen?
Colonel Monroe is an intriguing man, and he certainly seems honourable. We'll head for Albany. After that, I'll see.
Splendid. Full sail ahead, lads! Anchor ahoy!
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
'Tis a fine vessel, Captain Cormac.
Thank you, Colonel Monroe.
Master Gist, did you learn more about our conspirators and their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable. And there's a French outpost nearby I happen to know.
I like the sound of that. What sort of business are the French up to then? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
I've heard they steal from civilians and resell essential goods for 10 times the price. Sure.
It's always the little fella who gets skinned. Colonel, you and Gist here seem inspired. Is there something in the water? Or in the whiskey?
Now why do you say that, Master Cormac?
I think Shay here is skeptical.
I simply want these colonies to be a place of safety, development, and purpose.
Funny. I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
I am not a rich man, Master Cormac. Money is a means to an end, not an end in and of itself.
Says you. I think it's a fine end to a game of cards.
Does the rise the tops?
Captain's taking a cold bath!
Ne bouge plus! Soyez alerte. On ne sait pas ce qui peut nous... Allez, maniez-vous un peu. Je sais que vous vous emmerdez, mais c'est pas une raison pour être moins vigilant. Soyez alerte. On ne sait pas ce qui peut nous tomber. quoi ça?
C'était rien que ton imagination.
Je sais que vous vous emmerdez, mais c'est pas une raison pour être moins vigilant.
Ne bouge plus!
J'ai rien fait, moi. Laissez-moi tranquille.
Empêchez le sujet!
Épargnez-moi. Je ferai tout ce que vous voudrez, mais ne tirez pas. Je vous en prie, ne tirez pas. Je suis innocent.
Vous êtes en train de chercher à filer!
Je suis prêt avec eux, je ne les connais même pas. Épargnez-moi.
Malédiction. C'est tout récent.
Je ferai tout ce que vous voudrez, mais ne tirez pas.
Fais un peu attention, putain.
Donc je me suis enrôlé pour une autre année.
Vraiment? Attends, c'était quoi ça? Un autre.
Je vais lui briser le crâne.
Ne me tuez pas, je vous en prie. Pitié.
Non, ne me faites pas de mal.
Au secours, aidez-moi.
Je ferai tout ce que vous voudrez, mais ne tirez pas. Je vous en prie, ne tirez pas. Que cherche-t-il donc à accomplir?
Si j'ai rejoint l'armée, c'était pour la solde. Pas une question de... Vous n'êtes rien d'autre que des chiens en laisse. Des esclaves qui se disputent les maigres miettes que votre maître daignera vous laisser. Je n'aurais jamais cru dire ça à un parfait étranger, mais je vous dois la vie.
Good show, Shay. Now let's use those materials to give the Morrigan more firepower. We will need more powerful guns. Splendid! That fort and the defenders will tremble before the Morrigan.
Captain's at the helm!
Your ship is in fine form, Master Cormac. That fort should offer little resistance.
I rather hope the frogs offer some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Gist. There is plenty around here for any of our lifetimes.
Besides, if we find the fort's commander, the French will surrender, no?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. We will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in like a wounded bear.
Target, Shay! Knock her down like a game of ninepins!
Begin by hitting her towers.
As the Colonel says!
Gunbar! Ready, Captain!
Going to the flank! Fire!
We're being raided along!
Fire!
We're shot there!
Fire!
Enemies firing! We'll be easy spotting them others, sir! Hostile
your mark, Captain! Fire! Fire! Grappling hooks away! Loose and catch the wind!
They are firing a volley!
Taking damage! Better wings to the wind!
Captain.
Reef the topsails and gallants! All down! All down! Top gallants, royal, stood! Fire!
They are firing a volley!
Ready to fire, sir! Enemies firing! Taking a hit, sir!
They fire quickly, sir!
Fire! Good shot! Finish! Fire! Haul in the stunsails! Cannon ready! We'll be easy prey for their mortars, sir! Loose, mate! More enemies sighted, sir! Fire! She's weakest right there, sir! Ready to fire, Captain!
Squall!
Close down! Catch some wind!
Full sails! The enemy patrols these waters closely, Captain.
sir!
Watch your course, Captain! Superb! Now find the fort commander! Keep out of her way! She'll ram
Get
us!
the mainsails into the wind! Fire!
Next, straight to the deep!
Cannon ready! Fire! 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 Grenades!
Reefing all tops!
Loose sails! Let's catch the wind!
Blues up! Taser sticks!
Drop anchor!
Yeah.
Regardez, emparez-vous de lui! Ah, tu nous aimeras pas! Arrête! Je veux te parler. Ah, rattrapez-le! Pas d'ouverture, il est trop rapide. Faites-le tomber!
Le chasseur?
Shay, it has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes. From Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur!
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was our specialty.
We could both just leave.
You are always good at your business, Shay.
As were you. Tell me, what are you doing inland?
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities. I am merely a delivery man.
Then may your final delivery be swift.